U.S. Army investigators are set to begin questioning freed Taliban captive Sgt Bergdahl tomorrow about his disappearance from base in Afghanistan in 2009. He was released at the end of May after the U.S. freed 5 senior Taliban leaders from Gitmo. Sgt Bergdahl, who recently returned to active duty, will be questioned with his lawyer present. Let's talk about it with Judge Andrew Napolitano, Fox News senior judicial analyst. All right, Judge, always good to see you. There's a lot of chatter of how this is going to play out, why he was rehabilitated, returned to duty. You know, some of my sources within the military say, you know, they've kept him around, kept him on active duty because it gives them a better chance of pursuing a court-martial against him. But there are also talks of a deal, possibly letting him walk away, less than honorably discharged, but then not facing a court-martial.
Well, we don't know what the Army investigators know. And if they're doing this according to their procedure, and most of these investigators are very professional, very seasoned people, they will have gathered all their evidence first and speak with him last, so they can compare and contrast evidence that they've already evaluated with his version of things. So they probably know already whether or not they plan to build a case to prosecute him or whether they just want him to go away. They probably have a good idea whether he is mentally sound enough to have committed these crimes, and there's a potential array of crimes from very, very low level to very serious, or whether he is unsound and whether his mental stability will become an issue with which they might not want to deal. So this will not be a grilling. This will be a soft-spoken conversation, much like you and I are having now, with his own lawyers present. He can stop it whenever he wants. They can go out of the room and he can ask his lawyer, what does that mean? Where is he going with this? The lawyer can stop it and whisper into his ear. This is low key, but it's on the record. That is, a stenographer will be there taking down everything that he says. It's not under oath, but there'll be a record of all the questions and all his answers.
So again, it's sort of the tail end of the investigation, not the beginning, because a lot of people here are always just being questioned now. What have they been waiting for? But they've been doing their homework.
Oh, yes. Yes, it would be highly unprofessional for them to start with him. They really need to gather all the evidence they can. Now, what does that mean? That means that they've interviewed his colleagues who were with him in the military, many of whom have since left the military, some of whom have appeared in this room with Megyn Kelly at night. They will interview all of those people. They will interview whatever the documentary record there is, and they'll interview his superiors and have a good idea where this case is going to go.
All right, we will stand by. Judge, always good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.